know it's been a little bit delayed between the part 1 and part 2, but things have been kind of hectic lately, and I've been had other things on my mind recently. So yes, my cat's gonna want to get in the picture today. So hopefully we can finish this mission. Unfortunately, we're gonna miss out on the part where I collect the satellites, or where I fix the satellites. So let's see how this goes. Hopefully I can make it past 9 minutes. So we're starting right here, right after we get done helping out. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna try not to go too fast.
You look well, Felix.
Oh my gosh, Melanie. I know your camera. I know you want to be in the camera, but come on.
As do you. Family, children. Being here has changed me for the better.
Indeed. This colony is an improvement on your previous home.
Sorry.
Twice as large and completely updated. You should see the kitchen.
Did not mean to do that.
But you still seek a new homeworld.
Fix some stuff up.
Of course, children need sun and open skies. A place to put down roots. What was that?
Because my laptop just had a major laptop update, so hopefully that fixes whatever issue I was having.
The operations bay. Dexter was in there.
So I don't want to try to run too much, so I will try to not try to rush through in case it decides to reset on me like it has the last 2 episodes. Because it's been so weird. It's like I didn't have no problem up until the graphics card updated, and then hopefully this major update that just happened hopefully fixes the problem.
Please do something.
Maybe I might be able to bump my graphics back to where they were. Right now I'm kind of downgraded a little bit on my graphics, so they're kind of crappy. Some of it, it's kind of a little crappy.
Dex is a little dizzy, but she'll be fine. I have to stay with her though. I'm afraid I must impose on your kindness again. Several of our systems were damaged in the attack, and I can't help fix them just now.
Still, his face is a little. The textures are a little off.
Several of our systems are malfunctioning. Our communications, environmental controls, engineering, and the controls for the crane loading our ships all have been damaged.
Alright. Let's get started. Hopefully I can get through this. Fix the connection. Yada 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 loo. This will use a different type of console for these at least. Instead of your Federation standard. And this, I haven't even got out of this part of the mission yet. Because it kept restarting when I got to certain points. I don't know which one where I talked to the cook. I think it must be like one of the other, like science or something. Because when I did it with my science officer, just to play it on here, it gave me a different setup. Okay, power. At least it gives you tips on this. It's electroplasma. Okay. Isolate your chips. But if I can get through this episode, it's probably going to be the last one of the PC this series, because I mean I'm basically playing the same episode on both characters. I mean, granted, yes, one's a Federation, one's a Romulan, but they're basically the story arcs are almost going to be exactly the same. There might be like once I get this character up to like the Reckoning missions, yes, I might do those ones because they're different. They don't have them on the consoles yet, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully, as long as I can get through this. I mean, hey, we made it to 5 minutes so far. Now let's see if I can get further than that. it doesn't even feel that warm, which is kind of crazy. Decrease. Locking frequency. Alright, last but not least, the crane up in the main cargo. It's one thing that sucks about some of these HPs. They don't really have a lot of ventilation. That's probably what's causing it. I mean, that's probably what it could be, but I didn't have that problem up until I started, until my graphics card recently updated. But now, since the laptop updated, hopefully it'll work. I guess I'll find out. If I can get beyond this point, I will be happy. I'm not noticing any changes in how the game plays. It's just, I don't know, it's so weird. And I hope I don't have to deal with it anymore. Please. Because I never had a problem. Like before it started doing this, when I did the last 2 episodes I've done that have had that issue, I don't have a problem playing the game normally, but like when I start doing like what I'm doing right now is when it was starting to give me the issues. I'm just hoping and praying that I can get through here.
Thank you so much. Everything seems to be working properly now, and Dex is feeling much better. I need to take one final lap around the base and speak to a few people before we depart. Would you...
Now we gotta go figure out some mess-ups on the jobs. Assist with preparations, help citizens, help the foreman. Oh, I think this is where the kitchen option? No, probably not. Nope, that's a different, I think that's the next time I come back here in a later on mission when I come back here. Stand for a little bit, just so in case it does decide to crap out on me. Okay, Lex. What you got?
I need help loading this ship. Menix was supposed to help me, but now I can't find him, and I can't reach him on internal comms. I know he hasn't left the station yet, though. Could you look around and tell him that his shift has started?
The lack of discipline among the Talaxians is alarming.
Alright, Menix. What's your excuse? Why are you not working right now?
Greetings, friend. What can I do for you?
I'm helping Kalex. She says she needs more workers for the shift.
Really? I was scheduled to work now, but I traded shifts with Oxel so I could meet a friend who's returning from a long trading mission. Find Oxel. He should be able to help you.
Thank you.
I've known Menix for many years now. If he says he traded shifts, I believe him.
Yeah, but then wait till we get to Oxel. What's your excuse, Oxel? Did he actually trade your shift with you? Did he actually trade shifts with you?
I don't believe we've met yet. I'm Oxel, and you must be one of Neelix's visitors from the Alpha Quadrant. It's a pleasure to meet you.
I'm trying to track down who's supposed to be working on the cargo loaders right now. Menix said he traded shifts with you.
That's right, but then I beat Drexa in a game of Kat is Kat, and she agreed to work the shift for me. You should find her.
Okay.
Betting work shifts on a game of Caddis Cot is extremely unprofessional.
Just a little bit, Tuvok. But I mean, they're not Vulcan, so can't blame them for trying. It's kind of surprising how many actually of their people are still alive after everything that's happened to them since the time that Voyager was here, or before
Hi there.
Voyager arrived.
I'm
actually.
Drexa. I heard you helped save Dex's life. Those Kazon are always bothering us. I wish they'd just find someplace else to go. Is there something I can do for
Trying
you?
to find out who's supposed to be working the cargo loaders. Oxel said you lost a game of Kadaskat to him and agreed to work his shift as payment.
Oh, yes, that's right. I worked his shift, though. Check the duty roster.
You weren't supposed to
It
work
should all
his
be
shift.
there.
Well, actually, you were supposed to work your shift, but then you're working your shift now, it looks like.
Drexa never worries about the details, but she's one of the nicest people I know.
Alright, now let's go examine the duty roster and see what it has to say. Who was supposed to be working when and where. Because, I think, yeah. She's supposed to be working Oxel's shift, and Oxel's supposed to be working Manic's shift, and nobody's supposed to be working her shift. Unless she was going to work her shift also. So, we'll find out. The duty roster shows that Drexa did work a shift for Oxel, but she worked Oxel's original shift rather than the time marked for Manix's shift. So, okay, Manix was supposed to work Oxel's shift, Oxel's was supposed to work Manix's, and Drexa was supposed to work Oxel's, or yeah, something like that. Download the roster. Alright, well, let's go show the foreman. Oh, now I gotta go speak to Drexa. So far, so good. As long as I can get past this part, I'll be alright. I'll be happy, even if I have to make a third part, which I hope I don't have to. Alright, Drexa.
Oh, it's you again. Did you find what you
I
needed?
checked the duty roster. Oxel had traded shifts with Manix. So when you did Oxel's shift, you were actually supposed to work Manix's shift. Okay, she was supposed to work his shift, and Oxel was supposed to work her shift.
Really? But I worked the shift that was in the duty roster.
Don't go anywhere. Let's go talk to Manix. Oh, let's go talk to Oxel first. Then we'll go talk to Manix. He's the only one that didn't have to work because the job was already being worked by Drexa.
Did you find Drexa?
Yeah. Yes, and I checked the duty roster. It wasn't updated with your trade with Menix, and so Drexa did your original shift by mistake.
What a goof! I told her I traded shifts with Menex. At least I think I did. Does that mean both Menex and Drexa showed up for my shift?
I'll talk to Menix. But I don't think he actually showed up to any shift because they was told that they were already booked, or that they already had the positions filled. Alright, Menix, what you have to say?
Hey there! I talked to Oxel, and he told me what happened. Did you find Drexa?
Yes, I looked at the duty roster. Drexa was supposed to do your duty shift to repay her debt to Oxel, but did his original shift by mistake. But where were you?
Oh, that explains it. I showed up for the shift a bit late, but Calyx said she already had enough workers and I could go back to my quarters. Normally, I would be happy to work, but my friend will be back any time now. That's why I traded shifts in the first place.
I see. Alright, don't go anywhere. Let's go talk to Calyx and get this situation resolved. It's partly her fault for not making sure that who was working what was supposed to be working. Alright, Calyx, what
Did
got
you
to say?
find Menex?
Yes. Menix said he traded shifts with Oxel. Drexa lost a bet with Oxel and took the shift as payment, but Drexa did Oxel's original shift by mistake instead of Menix's, so when Menix showed up for work Oxel's shift, you told him you had enough help and that he could leave.
Sounds like quite a series of miscommunications. But I still need help here. What do you think I should do about it?
Well, make Menix work this shift. He should fulfill his responsibility. I know he's waiting for a friend, but unfortunately he was supposed to work a shift that's probably already been done, so now he's got to work a shift that's going on right now. What? Oh, I guess I'm done. I guess they will figure that out by themselves. Come on. Bear with me, laptop. I know we can make it. because I know we used to be able to. I don't know what's happened that made you not able to do it. Alright, let's go help the astrometrics.
I need to scan the route we'll take to the colony. But the Kazon attack has damaged our astrometric system. All it will tell me is how far off I am from our target position. I feel like I'm taking shots in the dark. Would you be willing to help me?
Sure.
By adjusting the sensor array's pitch, up and down, and yaw, left and right, you can point the array at the target. By adjusting the force, you can change the distance the array examines. Be sure not to overshoot the target location. The array will be useless if that happens.
Alright, well, let's change the pitch angle. Let's see, we want it within 1 kilometer, so we will... Nope, that wrong line. Gotta increase up until it starts going up again. Alright, there, so let's bring it back down to 7.2. And let's adjust the pitch angle. Oh, did I just do that? Yeah, I just did that one. Okay, let's go yaw now. Okay, we want it to go down. So we'll knock this down until it starts going up again. Okay, so let's bring that back down to there. Back. Now we must change the force. Increase, increase, increase. Yes. Yay. Lock in coordinates. Alright, Neelix.
I can't thank you enough for your help. Dex is going to be fine. The doctor says she'll be up and around in no time.
Good. Glad to hear it, Neelix.
I need to return to Voyager. Please escort the Talaxian fleet to New Talix.
It would be my honor, Admiral.
We can return to Voyager at your earliest convenience. The Talaxians have much to do.
Certainly. Alright, let's beam up. Hopefully it transitions alright. Alright, fly to Voyager. Transport Admiral.
Thank you for all you have done for the Talaxians. I believe that they will be a valuable ally to us in the days ahead. That would not have been possible without your
Try to
assistance.
increase my...
I am confident
fix my
we will
graphics
see
a
one
little bit, because
another
his
again.
nose looks so bad
Till
right
then,
now.
live long and prosper.
Peace and long life to you, Admiral.
Our ships are ready to depart.
His face looks better.
Travel to the staging area to join us in our new adventure.
On my way. Where are you guys? Oh, there you are. Little brown ships in the shadow of the asteroids.
Are you ready to depart for New Talax?
Yes, let's get out of here. I want to get this over as quickly as possible before my laptop decides to change its mind. Sir, I'm detecting extremely high radiation levels in the system, too high for a normal dispersal pattern. I'll investigate further. But first, Neelix is hailing us from Talaxian transport vessel.
Are you detecting the theta
Yes.
radiation spikes? Those levels have been normal and steady for weeks now. What could have happened?
Well, we'll check it out. You stay here with the fleet. And this is the part I might have to worry about, because I might get, depending on how bad it is, or how much effects and graphics start going off. Sir, there appears to be high amounts of theta radiation around the planet. Our scans indicate that it was recently placed here. It should not be an issue for us to remove them, but we would have to deal with whoever dumped the radiation in the first place. Neelix, do you have an idea who did this?
theta radiation could mean only one thing: the Malon. They lack the technology to recycle antimatter waste, which has led them to develop an entire industry around dumping theta radiation in various areas. We can't survive on New Talax if the Malon are going to use it as their personal garbage dump.
Yeah, and Captain Janeway tried to help them in that department, but they say they would lose money because of it. So, all right, let's go find these Malon. Enough to him?
Unknown vessel. This site is claimed by the Malon. Go find your own dump site.
The Talaxians have claimed this system. You need to find another place to dump your waste.
Why? I was here first. Besides, there's a neutron star near here that makes this the perfect location for our needs. Finding another would be too expensive. Tell the Talaxians to find another planet.
Sorry, they can't. They've already settled on this one. Talaxians have been searching for years for a planet like their homeworld. We could assist you to find another dump site. Well, that's the normal Federation response. This is more like a Klingon or a Romulan response, because that's what I responded to as a Romulan. Malon have cut communication, sir. They're powering up weapons. They are not a match for the Welshman. Red alert. Target their engines. Destroying their ships will only make the radiation worse. Of course it would. Oh yeah, you want to try that? You want to try to fight me now? Down. So why is it not firing? It's disabled already. Comes the reinforcements. Hi, Melanie, in the camera again. You want to spill your toxic waste? Let's try my toxic waste and see how you guys like it. See, how do you guys like it, huh? How do you guys like it, huh? Ow! That hurt. What I get for doing that. It's my fault. It took me out instead. So the other two parts of the ship are still fighting, huh? Recombine my ship again since I got killed. full. That's how I got killed. I wasn't paying attention to those things. That was still flying around. I'll do this one. I think the middle one, the beta configuration is a little bit more powerful than the alpha. The alpha. Alright, you guys done? You guys done? You want to negotiate now? Huh?
Enough! You've ruined me. Wrecked my ship. At least spare my life.
Find another place to dump your trash.
The Malon are gone, but the radiation is still around. Oh, what can we do? This would have been a perfect homeworld. But we can't live here if the radiation is going to infect the entire planet.
Well, someone can easily remove the radiation. Give us a moment. Alright, well, let me put my ship back together first. And then we'll go clean up the radiation. I finally feel not so PO'd and mad now because I'm actually getting through this episode pretty decently. That was, I can't believe it was doing that. And then when the laptop finally updated, it seems to be working now, so hopefully that's what the problem was. I still got one more. Excuse me. Alright, let's give these Tylaxians their new homeworld.
Thank you so much for all of your help. You are a true friend to me and to the Tylaxian people. Your crew will always be welcome on New Talax. And good luck in your voyages. I hope to see you again soon.
It has been a pleasure, Neelix. Best of luck to you and your people. I didn't warp out like you normally would. Yeah, because I'm probably not going to be doing, if I do any more, if I do continue this, it's not going to be patrol missions. Because the patrol missions, I mean, I know you guys probably don't really want to watch me fight 3 planetary systems just for certain little things. But well, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm happy I finally got through this episode, and it's not going to be so many parts like the last one was. Mark, what do I want? What do I need? That's the real question. Need that. And I guess I could use the Mark 13 projectile dealie. Friends in Unlikely Places will be the next episode, but well, actually, it's not probably going to be the next episode. I don't know what my next episodes are going to be. That's something I have to take a look at, because I think I still have Terminal Expanse to do. I think it's only out of this arc that I can still do. But I don't know. We'll see. See what happens. Because this is... I gotta go to like 3 different planetary systems, like to help out some Ocampans. That one's a pretty rough mission. This one would probably have to be in like 3 or 4 parts just to actually do it. And Revelations is the next actual mission. And then another patrol mission. Then we get to go to Kobali, do a bunch of stuff on Kobali. And then another patrol mission. And then we start dealing with the Vaudoir arcs. So yeah, there's a lot of episodes left. I know we're gonna probably eventually end up breaking the 100 mission mark. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Sorry it took so long to get this episode up, but I just couldn't finish after it was starting to do what it did. The last episode I was recording, I couldn't stop, or I couldn't continue to record, so I just left it alone. I got tired of it, and I just kind of concentrated on console stuff, because now I got a fleet on the console now. So I've been doing a lot more console playing right now, but I will be continuing that series too. I mean, I'm going to be starting to do... Well, I'm going to do the patrol mission. I'm not going to actually show... I may not show it. If I do, I might show it with this series, and I might show it with the console series. I don't know yet. And I know that next episode is going to probably end up being like 2 or 3 parts because each of those planetary systems is a different type of mission. I mean, some of them are pretty simple and quick. So, I mean, the Ocampan one, that one I might do on its own, because that's one of the people I could help. But then the other 3 patrols, I might do those all at once because they're a lot quicker, I guess you could say. But we'll see what happens. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you wish. Till next time, later.